Welcome everybody, this is Know It All, the show, the series where we discuss what happened today so you guys can know it all. And more importantly, get all the facts and get everything straight, guys. So, welcome to today's episode. This is episode 7. We're actually trying something a little bit different today. We're actually going to be doing just a voiceover instead of a full-on camera. Now, if you guys like this, let me know in the comments. And I will definitely continue doing this, guys. Anyway, without further ado, we have some crazy stories that popped off today. You guys are not going to want to miss them because they're honestly super insane. So, let's go over the first story today, which is actually Ted Cruz. He's been trending pretty much the whole day because him and 11 other GOP Republican senators have actually, they're coming together basically. So they're going to be coming together and challenging the Biden win. And obviously, Ted Cruz has been very vocal about this on Twitter and Instagram and all these other places, right? He's been very vocal about the election and how it was run. He has definitely criticized the election and, of course, Joe Biden's win. So this is not surprising to me. This is definitely not surprising to me that he would go ahead and challenge the Biden win. He would definitely go against it, say this is not real, because obviously there was some definite irregularities, if that's what you want to call it. Now, once again, I'm not saying that the election was 100% rigged at all. I am definitely just pointing out that there was some flaws, and there was definitely some interesting stuff happening. And I'm sure whether you're Democrat, Republican, middle, we can all agree on that. We can definitely all agree on that. So, anyway, he did. He led 11 GOP Republican senators, which is crazy, right? So all of them are coming together, challenging this, and hopefully, you know, bringing some light to it, honestly. So, anyway, that's the first story we have today. Let's move on to the second story today, which is actually Pennsylvania. State Rep Mike Reese dies at 42. Now, this is a crazy story. This is a sad story as well. Once again, we've had so many deaths in 2020 in general, and this person obviously dying in 2021. Once again, he was a state rep for the House in Pennsylvania, and yeah, it's just very sad to see, guys. All these different deaths happening. It really does suck. So, once again, guys, my thoughts and all that goes out to his family, his friends, and of course his supporters. So, definitely a sad story. So, apparently he did die to a brain aneurysm. So, that is definitely an important thing to put in the story. And yeah, just once again, super sad story. And, oh man, all these deaths, bro. All these deaths in 2020. 2021 is coming up. Obviously, we're in 2021 now. It's actually the first episode in 2021. So, the fact that we're already starting off with a death is definitely sad. It sucks. And, yeah, I just wanted to add it in here so you guys knew. Alright, guys, so the next story is actually an interesting one, because this one is kind of crazy. But, basically, Nancy Pelosi, as well as Mitch McConnell, both their houses actually got vandalized. Super interesting, right? Like, obviously, it's crazy to see their houses get vandalized. Now, once again, I do not recommend doing this. I do not stand for it, obviously. I think it's bad. You should definitely not go and vandalize these people's houses. I don't like them at all, but you should definitely not go vandalize their house, guys. Apparently, their houses were vandalized, right? But, like, a lot of people are, like, spray painting, like, where's my money, and all that stuff, because obviously there's some issues going on with Nancy Pelosi and her literally not accepting anything that Trump offers her. Honestly, she's been terrible. She's been a terrible Speaker of the House. Honestly, a really trashed Speaker of the House. Like, the worst ever, guys. It's crazy. Mitch McConnell obviously not accepting the 2,000. He says too much. We can't do this. There's no realistic path. And of course, he wants to bring it down to 600. So there's some issues there as well. He's being really stupid right now as well. So both those people, obviously, the consequences of being stupid in 2021 are that you're going to get your house vandalized. It sucks. It shouldn't be that way, but it definitely is the culture in 2021 for sure. Alright, final story we have today. This actually just popped off 4 hours ago. Basically, Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler denounces 2 days of violence in the city. So apparently there's 2 days of violence inside of Portland. Obviously, Portland has been a disaster, an absolute disaster in terms of violence and all that stuff. Once the riot started, they never left. They were there. It's been violent city for the past months. So definitely just not the past 2 days. It's been the past months. Like, it's been terrible. So, he does denounce violence in the city. for the first time in forever. I don't know why it took him this long to denounce violence in the city. Like, honestly, he's been literally pretty much accepting of the violence. He's just been like, you know, let's just let this violence go, because he hasn't said anything. And he's not doing anything. Like, Trump has obviously offered his help to go in, clean up Portland, stop the violence, and he just has not accepted it at all. It's almost like he likes the violence. I don't know. Portland's been a disaster, though, and so at least he's coming out now and at least denouncing the violence, so I gotta give him credit for that. But once again, where has he been these past, literally, tons and tons of months of waiting for this? So, I don't know. I'm glad he's doing it now, though. Getting something done, at least. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this episode, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like down below if you're watching this on YouTube. Check out my website, knowitallusa.com, for all the up-to-date news. And yeah, guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel with notifications on, because we are real news for real people. And we will see you in the next one, in peace.